Okay, today, class, we're going to start a new unit, and I want to start off by asking if anybody can tell me who this is a picture of. Either one of you can answer, that's fine.
What about if we don't know?
Now, what if we don't know?
Well, you can either take a guess, or you can say I don't know, and we can talk about it.
I don't know.
I can't think of something.
Okay, what if I said that's Christopher Columbus? What does that come to mind?
That he looks like a guy.
Okay.
First person to America.
First person to America, okay. So do you remember going through social studies and everybody's saying that Christopher Columbus was the first person to discover America, right?
Yeah.
So Christopher Columbus was an
Explorer.
explorer.
European explorer.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so now are you starting to think a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay, so that actually brings us into a misconception, okay? A misconception about what we've learned in history over the years, okay? And actually, if I show this map, this is the explorers from several European countries. They took various routes to the Americas, okay? So these are different explorers and what the routes they took. As you can see, Columbus was coming straight from Spain, but where did he end up?
Down by Mexico and
The Caribbean. Yep, that says Caribbean. I don't know if you can see that from here.
I cannot.
Okay, so yeah, he ended up in the Caribbean actually. He never even made it up to North America. But what do you think was happening between them actually, people were getting, like, things were getting discovered and people were finding out that he found new land, right? So which made all these other explorers, and you can't see this, this is actually in your book, in your TCI, and it actually has the dates. Oh, there we go, see? The dates. So 1492, and this was happening in like 1609. So it's a long time that it was going through.
But that one happened in 1497.
Right. There we go. From 1492 to 1493, which was Columbus first. And then everybody else came after him. Okay? So our essential question actually is, how did Europeans explore and establish the settlement in the Americas? Okay? So this is where we're going to start with that. And it's in this chapter, we're going to learn how Christopher Columbus faced these dangers and sailed west to find a route to China. During this time, the invention of the printing press made books, which included a man named Marco Polo who wrote about how great it was in other parts of the world. As Europeans learned about the world beyond Europe, they became eager to explore these far-off lands, okay? So as word of mouth and books and exploration came, people were wanting to come to the Americas and find out exactly what was going on, okay? I have put this into Google Classroom for you, but by the end of the unit, you will be able to identify the motives behind European exploration of the Americas, explain how Europeans established the territorial claims to the Americas, because when they were coming over, they had to make claim. Compare the Spanish, French, and English and the Dutch settlements in the Americas. Describe the impact of the European exploration and settlement of the Americas and the indigenous people of West Americans. So we will be able to, once this unit is all wrapped up, we'll be able to do that. I would like for you to start in your TCI, if you want to go ahead and start the Chapter 2 game, and then we're going to have a talk about the question that I want you to think about for a minute, and then talk with your partner, is have you ever taken a chance before not knowing if the circumstance would be a good experience or a bad experience? Think about that, and then I'm going to have you turn and talk to your partner, and then we'll get to the game. Okay? All right, thanks. We'll cut it.